Hello, guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today we're going to be doing another dev diary, so another month, another devlog. We all know the good old trend. So we have got for August 2022, we have got the cool dev diary. So this is not introducing any new animals, but we've got some cool little behind the scenes dev stuff that's showing off. So we're going to have a look through that, and I'm really excited to go through it. So welcome to August Development Update. In this month's post, we'll be sharing some upcoming developments and briefly discussing new features the team have been working on. So, this is state of development where we're at. So, currently, the team was working on two updates, the big 1.1 title update as well as the smaller patch that will be releasing sooner. So this new update will include two main things, animal signs and Steam achievements. So a couple cool little things here. And you can see some of the signs. I assume the big sign at the corner here in the left hand corner is going to be more for like info sign, very similar to Planet Zoo. You can adjust it to different animals, things like that. And also we have see do not touch the glass, no flash photography, some of the typical signs and stuff that you see at zoos. So basically warning people to not flash photography, don't take pictures of the animals, don't feed them, things like that. Typical zoo stuff. But yeah, animals info signs top left displays an image of the animal, their time period, and the discovered location. And players can pick from a list of nearby species, which is pretty cool. Very similar to how Planet Zoo works. So what's in the pipeline? So as the next update gets closer, some of the team have already begun working on future species and new gameplay mechanics. So we've settled on what we think is going to be a very satisfying research system that you'll hear more about in a later blog post. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm very excited to talk about that. So, locomotion, not location. So, at the heart of an animal AI is their locomotion. How they move is the foundation to what they can do. The more flexible the animation and movement systems are, the more behaviors they can add on to them. And we're making a lot of changes in service of dynamic hunting, combat, and ensuring the animals get into position, i.e., drinking spots, eating, social animations, as seamlessly as possible, and no stop start, no awkward idle turns as we get to at the moment. So, though we're still experimenting, we thought that we'll show off what we've been doing. Please note these examples below do not include the foot IKs, so this would, if they put this in the game, it wouldn't follow the ground. The feet wouldn't follow the ground, so there will be some sliding and things like that. But it looks really, really cool. So to start off, animal movement speeds are now more progressive, so they organically kind of slow down or slowing down and speed up, and then shifting into a run to make the animals feel like they're much more responsive and lively. So that makes them inherently look much more realistic. And for animals that switch between quadruped and biped, there still needs to be a transition for it, but that's obviously in progress. Obviously, a million things to do. So you can see the T Rex is a great example here. So we'll wait till the animation plays again. So look, it stops. Now it's walking. Now it starts to speed up and obviously going for a bit of a run. Goes and then it starts, it stopped, and then it's slowed down. So this is what an animal more realistically, obviously 8 or 9 ton theropod was more realistically moved, and I think it came out really nice. So when walking, animals can move in 8 different directions. This allows us to easily reposition creatures by simply asking them to walk forwards, strophe, or backwards, or I think forwards or strophe means like to the sides. Sideways, I mean, probably typo. Obviously, this can include sliding, so we try to resolve it with IKs as best we can. So we can see this guy's doing a little bit of a side walk, he's doing the two-step. What a wonderful animal we got going here, and I really love how realistic in the animations feel. Really does look wonderful doing that little side step. Really, really awesome. Let's watch it one more time. See like that side step. 1, 2. That Rex is straight vibing. Pretty awesome. So, yeah. Next, we're moving on. So, as you see below, we also have dynamic momentum of the head, body, and tail, depending on how fast the animal is walking forwards or backwards. We found that adding these little touches help make the animal feel more grounded, especially since they're reactive. So basically, this is a dynamic movement, so you can see the animal's moving its head, the tail's kind of moving there as well, as it kind of moves it sideways and then moving like that. So it really just makes it seem more lively and less robotic. So really, really awesome. You can see side, and then you can see the tail's like, tail's reacting, the head's reacting, and the body's reacting to the movement. So that's really, really cool. So these are just some of the changes we're making to core locomotion. There are a few more experimental but very cool things we left out of today's blog post, so keep an eye out. And as a team, we're extremely happy with the direction things are heading, and once we've locked down our final pipeline, we'll do a full showcase of everything the animals can do, so that'll be pretty awesome. And once animal locomotion is 100% sorted, we can start working on hunting and combat. So I know a lot of you guys, especially like Site B or you like your Jurassic World Evolution type fighting rings or things like that, you'll be very excited to hear about the combat and things like that. So that'll be pretty awesome. So we got here Guest AI. So work on improving guests has continued well since last month. As part of our efforts to enhance the simulation, we've been making good headway into obstacle avoidance, so that guests try to avoid each other, and yet it's yet to be integrated on our actual guests, but our simulations have performed well. Our solution is pretty dang fast and given us great results thus far. So any blue sphere below is an agent that has successfully avoided collision. A fun side effect is that, much like real life, your park may suffer a traffic jam if guests can't disperse. So that's very important. You got to make sure there's plenty of paths to move people around so they don't get traffic jammed. So our programmer who's been tasked with taking on crowds, Seth, also made heat maps for us to use. He had a rudimentary look at the heat map, displaying the guest density. So you can see that's quite dense there, quite warm. Very interesting heat map. So yeah, pretty cool to see that some of that development stuff going on there. And we got streams. Streams are wonderful. So we all know you've missed our adorable faces, so we're making our stream comeback after a short hiatus away for the summer break. From the month of September, we'll be hosting weekly live streams on Twitch and YouTube. Members of the team will be building a prehistoric park together, discussing the game, chatting about future updates, and time to time even share sneak peeks of what we've been working on. So that's really, really awesome. So as well as here, we've finally check out our most recent Let's Build starring the Cheris Camarasaurus. So this is a really interesting little one. Rosie did a wonderful job playing and making this Camarasaurus habitat. So that's really, really awesome. So here we've got some more community spotlights. So this is created by Admiral Plankbar. I believe you say that. Admiral Plankbar on Discord. Let's have a look at the image. Hopefully it loads. There we are. It's like a mixed habitat with woolly rhinos and woolly mammoths. It tells you the kind of extinction, the ice tundra woolly mammoths when they became extinct and when woolly rhinos became extinct. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. So next we're moving on to Warpath, who did a really wonderful job with this one here. You can see really cool little enclosure here. It's like much more like modern, even like maybe kind of medievalish enclosure here. I think it looks really, really awesome for the Parasaurolophus. Really, really awesome. I think he did a wonderful job. And then we got the Realistic Coffee Shop. I'm not going to play the video, but this is by Wiz Gaming on YouTube. Really did a wonderful job. So, yeah. Thank you for reading August's Dev Diary. So in case you missed it, we've highlighted our most recent updates launched to Steam Workshop. And in less than a week, we're incredibly thrilled to have over 1,000 remarkable builds shared with the community on the Steam Workshop. That's really awesome. In less than a week, that's so cool. We plan to host creative competitions as well as unique building challenges, as we think there'd be great fun for the community to take part in very soon. We're very excited for the next few months of development, and we can't wait to share more with you. So until next time, the PK team. So I've got to say, that is really, really awesome. I'm so proud of that. I'm really excited to see more of that and just more updates. Even though this doesn't show off any new animals, things like that, I really like seeing the kind of behind-the-scenes look and seeing how things change over time. Game development is kind of something, even though I've obviously had no experience in it, it's something that's always interested me. I like seeing behind the curtain, so to speak. So for people that like that more kind of update, this is definitely the one for you. But yeah, I think this would be a great place to end the video. So I really, really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to hit the little bell icon to get notified about anything. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.